mula Lunes hanggang Linggo. Aalawin kayo ng aming kilalang mga komentarista at public service program. Ito lamang himpilan ng DWPL.
The proceeding program expresses only the opinions and views of its respective block timer, producer, radio announcer, writer, and production staff, and does not in any way reflect the views of this station. The station has advised the programmers to abide by broadcast laws and KBP rules.
Every Saturday, 1 to 2 p.m., let's all listen to your TTJ Perez, the professional safety and skills advocate on air. All About Safety is brought to you by JLF Projects International Inc. Experienced and skilled people handling your sensitive and expensive machinery. They do rigging, lifting, plating, and transport your equipment safe and economical. If you think safety is expensive, try an accident. Or you can call on them at j.ferrer@jlftransport.com.ph or 0917-862-4995.
Hello, good afternoon. It's a wonderful, hot and humid Saturday, 1 o'clock. All About Safety with your T2J, safety consultant on air. Well, I would also like to congratulate Engineer Jimmy Reyes sa kanyang Zoom kanina, no? Yung kanyang Zoom safety presentation with several mga guests. Batiin ko rin ng mga nando doon, sila Engineer Noel Binag. Thank you very much. Doktora Cocueco, Undersecretary po ng Labor. So, ang dami pala mga dapat gawin ngayon ng mga safety officers. But before that, we would like to thank also the continuous sponsorship of JLF Project International Inc. Yung mga experienced riggers, crating contractors. Yan po, nag-assemble sila ng mga makina dyan sa isang fuel food company. Ang JLF Project Training and Assessment Center Corporation at ang JLF Freight and Logistics Solutions International Inc. para sa mga forwarding. And of course, ang All About Safety. Batiin na natin sino ba yung mga natin, mga unang-una natin dito. Si Edward Perocha. Magandang hapon po, Sir Edward, sa inyong panonood dito. Yes, si Jimmy Reyes ay may maganda ng institusyon na siya sa safety. Ako bata pa, matanda na, pero mas nakilala kasi si Engineer Jimmy Reyes kaysa kay JLF dyan sa pagtuturo. Hopefully, nag-apply nga ako out ako. So, kay Brod Pete, nandiyan na ba si Brod Pete? Padala na natin kay Brod Pete and hopefully we will have a very, very wonderful show. Okay. Ito po ngayon, tinanong ko to kay Doktora Cocueco kanina, ng DOLE. Pag may mga lifting po na big and heavy and these are requires heavy equipment for mga dapat po kayong mga companies, ang inyo pong safety officer SO3. Yeah. Oo. Matanda na raw nga si Engr, pero sino daw? Oo nga, matanda na siya, Boss Jay. Hindi po, bata pa rin. Pareho na. Wala pa po, ewan ko, pero I think wala pa naman 70 siguro si Engineer Jimmy Reyes. At ito si Emma Redeha, anak po ni Sir Angelo. Yan, Angelo Redeha na madalas nating taga-subaybay, si Cristina Moreno. And balik na tayo sa MECQ at pwede na siguro mag-ibang face-to-face meeting ang mga nasa TESDA. Kasi alam niyo naman, skill yan. Pwede tayong magturo virtually. But we need to have a workshop within which there will be a face-to-face meeting. So how to do it? There should be a protocol, safety protocols of the wearing of the mask, the face shield, washing of the hands, and we should practice physical distancing. Kaya yung nagtuturo, maybe at a certain distance, katulad ko, sasabihin ko, yung level na yan, iangat mo. Ito. And also, I would like to congratulate also and give thanks to two of the wonderful guys na naimbita ko sa kahapon sa TOCAE awardee presentation, si Congressman Mark Coangco. Maraming salamat po sa pagdalo nyo kahapon. At kay Occupational Safety and Health Center Executive Director Noel Binag, Engineer Binag, no? Maraming salamat po. And alam niyo ba na bakit nagkaroon ng sudden surge dyan sa India? Kasi sabi nga they were defeating COVID-19. And biglang 300,000 na po sila for, I think, ilang days na yan, no? Kung 3 araw po, halos 1 milyon na yan. Kung if they go on more, the number of infections would be growing and growing. And the reason why there was a surge is because, number 1, they had religious activities. Number 2, there is election time and there's a lot of campaigning. Those are the 2 spreaders na natin, na masasabi natin. Ano? Kailangan po talaga ng maiwasan po yan. Suggestion ko na lang, yung mga community pantry, medyo hinay-hinay muna po. Wag muna tayong, we could try to give donations that do not require the presence of so many people. Kasi baka po maging super spreader yan. Kaya din po sa mga nagpipiesta, we should not go into procession, mga gatherings. Mahirap po I know we believe in our Lord Jesus Christ, we believe in God, but then, sabi nga, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. I-limit po natin ang pagpupunta rin ng mall. Pag nakita natin madaming tao, huwag po na po tayong pumasok. Super spreader. Now, in terms of construction, kung dati 5 tao yung magbubuhat, you try to use po isa pong mga mechanized equipment like forklift, crane, jacks, mga chain block, para hindi po tayo nagbubuhat. Kasi mahilig tayong mga Pilipino, buhat ng buhat mga gamit natin. So, mahirap po yan. Inuulit ko po, marami pong mga organisasyon, mga simbahan, mga NGO, at ilang mga organisasyon, ibigay na lang po natin ang ating mga donasyon na sa malayo. I-distribute natin. Let us not go into a gathering wherein which ma-expose po natin ang marami. Otherwise, may problema po tayo sa baka magkaroon po tayo ng surge. Hindi naman, we could no longer afford a second lockdown like what we did last March 2020. Babaksak po ekonomiya natin. No? At ito, nandito nga si Jay Buffett's watching and listening here while harvesting ng mani. Wow! Jay Buffett, saan ka ba nag-harvest ng mani? No? Marami yan at maayos, di ba? Wala pa babatiin ko rin yung mga membro ng Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, sila Bishop Ariel Webes, sila mga kaklasiko dyan sa BYU Pathway. Happy listening po sa inyong lahat. Hinihintay pa ho natin ang ating guest, no? Wala pa si Engineer Red Rayla? So habang hihintay po natin si Red Rayla, let us give now certain tips, no? Para po sa Ay, ayan. Ang galing na. Parating na po. Entering na po si Engineer. Nawala lang si Engineer Red Rayla. But mamaya, I'm sure he'll be coming back. Yung credentials lang ni Red Rayla na binigay sa atin. Yan, ano? Tinitignan ko lang po. Kahapon po kasi we had a very successful meeting of the TOCAE group, and I would like to the founder and past president of TOCAE to give you his views on the organization, what it is, meron po silang mga awardee at karamihan sa kanila mga professional, mechanical, and electrical engineer at mga arkitekto. So, yan po yan na marami tayong babatiin po mamaya yung mga awardee po nila, no? So, wala pa si Engineer Rayla? Wala pa. Si Brod Pete, wala pa. Pero kahapon maaga si Brod Pete. Ano naman si Brod Pete? Maraming gimmick si Brod Pete eh. Sabi nga ng anak ko, kumanta na rin ako eh sa show na to, no? Pwede ba akong kumanta? Para sa mga nakikinig dyan kay Cristina Molino, siguro papakantahin ako ni Cristina Molino. Ayun na si Brod Pete. Brod Pete! Hello! Medyo may konting difficulty pa. Ayun na. Ayan na rin. Si Engineer Redentor Rayla. Introduce ko na po, Brod Pete. At para sa mga nakikinig po sa atin, ang ating pong guest ay isa pong professional mechanical engineer by profession. He's also a certified ASEAN engineer. He's also a master plumber. And he's also an occupational safety net practitioner and a certified energy manager in the Philippine Solar Energy Society, past president and founder, and the former president and chapter president of the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Kuwait chapter. Magandang hapon po, Engineer Rayla.
Good afternoon, Sir G. Good afternoon to everyone, as well as to Brod Pete. It's nice to be here, be back once again in your program. I'm so delighted to become part of your discussion here in All About Safety. The famous G. Ferrer.
Hindi po. Kayo yung famous engineer. Thank you. Pero, nawala lang si Brod Pete eh. Alam nyo, marami hong as a matter of fact, may mga parang kahawig kayong pangalan, no? Sila naman, parang ganon din. They start with letter T. Kalimutan ko yung hindi naman natin ano daw po meaning? Sabi ni Engineer Don Arrigo, ano daw po ang meaning ng TOCAE o TOCAE?
Yes, as we have defined the acronym, it started way back 2018, which we have done our first awarding ceremony here in Cebu. It stands for 10 outstanding Cebu architects and engineers and professionals. It is already registered by the Security and Exchange Commission under the name of TOCAE Professionals Incorporated. It has a nationwide coverage with an aim to promote primarily to recognize deserving individuals or professionals who have simply contributed to the well-being of the economy, of course, the economy and of course development in the process.
Okay, no? Very, very noble, no? Pero I could see daw, ang tanong naman nung isang nakadinig sa akin kahapon, nakalagay po, sabi nyo nga, 10 outstanding Cebu. Pero you have already members from the north and other as well. Bakit po naging parang national na po ang karakter po ng TOCAE?
Yes, basically the origin is from Cebu, but eventually we decided to cover the entire regions for the purpose that it is not only limited to a single region or province of Cebu. basically all the professionals are coming from different parts of our country. So therefore, it is just a must that other professionals will also be given the awards for that purpose, to enjoy the merits, to enjoy, to be rewarded, no, as far as their uh, being able to display a big role and deserving to be awarded as a professional in their category or field. This is a vast uh, given to the condition or scenario. We have a lot of professionals in the field, not just limited to engineers and architects, but other professions as well that might be given. For example, we have medicine. We have the from the practice of law or lawyers. We have lawyers being awarded already. As I recall, we have already 3 lawyers awarded since the time we started this. So those lawyers were confirmed to such degree of honor will now be tasked or will now be asked in return to simply give their time to also to support our organization as we go on with our purpose of providing the means of awards to these deserving individuals. So right now we have 2 lawyers who are serving as in terms of legal aspect. So we are being supported by these 2 lawyers. But we are just happy that we don't have yet any disputes or mean of conflict. So those lawyers are just be there to support us in terms of the laws, the regulations, as far as what the TOCAE is doing right now. And eventually, we can also use the lawyers in terms of what we're doing in safety. And I've been telling the group members and even the honorees that in time that you have encountered conflicts or dispute in your field, you can ask for the help of TOCAE to support you in your conflicts.
Okay, may tanong po dito, Engineer Rayla, no? Galing po sa aking staff, no, si Christian, holiday po ngayon pero pinane. Siya po gusto niya raw pong mag-aral din, She is just a young boy, no? Hindi naman, not really very young pero he's in his 20s, no? Meron ba roong mga programa ang TOCAE for scholarship, mga certification, mga ganyan? Meron kaya outreach program para po sa mga out of school youth po, Engineer Rayla?
Yes, in the past and even in the pandemic, we're doing certification, but just only non-formal education.
Oh.
And if we have formal, then probably that's scholarship. We intend to plan out that the scholarship entails financial requirements. So we have already initiated in that plan before to come up with scholarship, but it was not postponed for the fact that pandemic now started last March 2020. And eventually, hopefully, we can have that kind of program also. What we started now is providing free seminars or webinars to all professions that we think that can help them to uplift their professional level of competence. What we do is we provide free registration to other industry to a particular professional who are intending to join or participate. Just like, for example, the other organization notified us that they have an upcoming energy management seminar relating to not just energy but also environment. So we posted on TOCAE that whoever are willing to undergo, TOCAE is providing 1 or 3 or 5 professionals, no, to join this particular training, and the rest will be shouldered by TOCAE. So that's what TOCAE is implementing right now, and hopefully more webinars or seminars will be given to us so that we can also provide seminars, free seminars for interested parties. But
Question na po, Engineer Rayla. Tungkol yung saan sa mga seminars po? Medyo dumadami na po yung nakikinig po sa atin. Tanong mo, ano pong klaseng seminar po yung pwede pong i-advocate ng TOCAE?
Actually, as long as the members or the honorees of TOCAE who are now doing a lot of programs on the educating areas, as long as we can have the necessary speaker and be able to facilitate hosting, we are ready to convene all types of seminars. As what I have mentioned, we have all conducted several in other types of seminar, any other types of seminars. Even during the pandemic alone, we conducted more than 50 seminars with different topics from environment, engineering, HVAC, electrical. We have also conducted arbitration. We have convened also the safety, most of the time safety, because we provide safety orientation to the workers. We discussed it along with different honorees like Dr. Raj, who is also part of the board, or the officers, the vice president for the admin of the Philippine Solar Energy Society, which we also take part in the discussion of safety. So we also touches different topics on safety, like the PPE program, the OSH programming. These are all aligned with safety, all about safety. And there was a time when Extermanik was also a consultant. We discussed fire safety, we discussed loss control management, and other safety topics was there to really augment the development for safety.
So maganda po pala, no? So meron palang mga safety courses ang TOCAE. So yung mga nagtatanong sa akin sa Facebook, add nyo po si Engineer Rayla at Engineer actually Entor ang kanya po nasa Facebook na name. So kung meron kayong mga tanong tungkol sa solar energy at sa TOCAE, i-ano nyo po siya, i-add nyo siya. So ang kanyang pangalan po, pwede po sabihin ko, Engineer Rayla, inyong Facebook, no? Nasabi ko na yata, pasensya na po. Kasi para din naman sa atin to na makilala kayo. At banggitin ko lang po kasi kahapon ano tayo Zoom, no? We have a limited audience. Pero ngayon po may mga audience po tayo sa Saudi, Dubai at ewan ko kung nakikinig din si Engineer Solano ng Australia, no? Banggitin ko lang po mga presidente at member. Ang mga membro po ng TOCAE Professionals Incorporated ay si Engineer Maria Ana Pulido. Isa po siyang civil engineer and an environmental planner. Si Gideon Ballesteros, isa rin pong professional mechanical engineer at nagtrabaho po sa San Miguel Corporation ng 15 years. Internal Vice President nila si Edgar de la Cruz Guerra, isang professional mechanical engineer na rin at isang negosyante. At si External Vice President si Armando o Mandy Diaz, isang professional electrical engineer. Meron din po siyang isang kumpanya. Ang secretary nila si Engineer Harold Bora, isa rin pong professional mechanical engineer at isang HVAC designer, no? At National Vice President po ng Philippine Solar Energy. At treasurer po nila si Cristituto Nunez, isang mechanical engineer na manager sa Ports Authority at meron pong review center. PRO auditor si Joe Ray, isang certified project management professional at former director for Visayas ng PMI Philippine Chapter at sa Board of Trustee ng Philippine Solar Energy. Advisor si Attorney Richelle Ruby, isang real estate broker, at si Janice Garol, isa pong architect, immediate past district director ng United Architects of the Philippines Regional District. At meron din po silang mga construction company. At si Milagros Cañete, isang Doctor of Management and a Principal Teaching School. So, makikita niyo po ang ganda ng kanilang organisasyon. They're all professionals at nagtuturo rin sila ng safety. At ito ngayon, meron silang mga awardee na gagawin natin. We need more organizations like this, no? Babatiin ko lang, nandito na isa pa nating kasamaan, Engineer Rayla, siya ay nasa safety rin, si Oscar C. Constantino Carion. Magandang hapon daw sa atin. So, para I think si Oscar Carion, meron ding safety training school. Tulad nila Jimmy Reyes na kanina lang, kaatin-atin ko. At nandoon din guest si Director Binag. Question na naman po, galing po sa ating mga ibang nagtatanong dito. Ano po ba mga upcoming events na meron ng TOCAE for this year? Ano yung in-anticipate yung events?
Of course, this coming June 18, 2021, we'll have our this year's award ceremony for the 5th awarding of TOCAE 10 Outstanding Cebu. And we mention all the honorees. We have 10 nominees and awardees for this year's TOCAE award. And they are coming from different industry, and they will be honored by online platform, and hopefully you can also be part of that one. You can check through our web page, not yet web page, but Facebook page. We will do it live there, and hopefully we can coordinate with Jay on the broadcasting as well, and as far as promotion is concerned. In other areas, TOCAE is planning to come up with research program in coordination with universities, state universities. So we are trying to propagate that area because this is the area where most professionals are endowed with doing a lot of research. Aside from that, we'll also handle and increase our competencies in this all about safety. We have already established the 10 outstanding safety professionals, which we have just also honored and awarded 10 outstanding safety professionals for nationwide coverage. So from that coverage, last January 30, 2021, we have honored different OSH practitioners as well as OSH consultants. And those people, professional safety professionals, are now forming another group. They call ourselves as 10 Outstanding Safety Professionals Incorporated, which they form the officers and the board of trustees. So they're also planning to do a lot of programs aside from training. We conduct also the consultancy group, which of course we are planning to do with J. Perel in one of our programs, as well as increase our endeavor in the area where we can be part of the goal of the OS to aspire and reach the dream of 1 million OS champion. It means to say that be able to generate 1 million OS provider or OS consultant is a dream come true for everybody, not just for the OS center, but for the public welfare in general. And I think that's the bottom line. The duly constituted goal of our nation is to make everybody safety. And that is found under the general welfare clause to promote healthy and safely living for everybody. As we go reunited with all our goal in our workplaces, even at homes, in the industry, or whatever places we are now, not just locally but also abroad.
Yes, yes, that's very good. Ano? So, re-recap ko lang, ano? June 18, 2021 is the awardee of TOCAE Engineers. No? And isa-shoutout ko lang ito, yung mga nakikinig sa atin, alam niyo naman, para si Jason Estrella Peregrina. Good afternoon. Thank you for watching. Who's watching from Urdaneta, Pangasinan. No? Si Mark Matthew Sale. Yes, good afternoon. Si J. Grana o June Granaderos ng Rope Access. Magandang hapon sa iyo, June. Sino pa ba? Si Mark Matthew Sale. Eto, mananalo na to ng t-shirt kasi sabi niya, nuclear energy is clean energy. Be safe. Si Joppy Boopy, magandang hapon din sa'yo. Napasok si Brod Pete, nahihirapan sa kanyang signal. At tanong ko lang din, engineer, ano? Paano nyo kayong founder nito? No? Did this all started po in Cebu? Or are you talagang magkakaklase kayo? Ano po paano nyo na-set up to? Kasi ang hirap eh. Puro professional, electrical, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, arkitekto. Paano nyo, abogado, paano nyo po napagsama-sama yung mga taong yan?
Yeah, basically, it's really hard if you want to try to see it. But what we do you remember the time that PRC started the CPD programs? By that time, in the year 2018 or 17, when the PRC CPD program started, we also started to apply with them. And after that, we are recognized as one of the accredited CPD provider. So our company, RBR Consultant, is a CPD provider for both mechanical engineering and master plumbing. We conducted a lot of seminars nationwide. We've been to Davao City, Iloilo City, Bohol, Negros, to NCR, in Makati City, Quezon City, all the way to Pampanga. We've been there to conduct a lot of continuing professional development program, not just in the field of mechanical engineering, but as well as architecture, civil engineers, master plumbers, electrical engineers, even to the teachers ng engineering professions, and to the police officers. We conducted CPD program during that time. So that's where TOCAE started, because as Ben said, TOCAE stands for 10 Outstanding Cebu Architects and Engineers. So all the architects that joined our programs during the CPD, where CPD is still very active, were able to accumulate all the officers or all the architects and engineers that time, and we put them into the group chat. That's why, as you can see, there are many people, professionals in the group chat. But apparently and unfortunately, the group chat only accommodates up to 250. No, it is limited up to that point. So whenever there are new faces, we have to intend to add them. That's where we're able to convene a lot of people from different society, from different professions. So that's why it's now mixed with all the professions. not just engineers, but also from the members of the IPP themselves, IPP, Integrated Bar of the Philippines, where I am also one of the low third-year students right now. So I am also in touch with this uh, practice of profession or the lawyering profession. One of my last will and last yes, aspiration to become one, hopefully.
Correct me if I'm wrong doon po, Engineer Rayla. Do you mention medyo are you taking up also law courses today? Are you taking up law?
Yes, I am now third year in my law class.
Wala kayong tigil, ano? Biro nyo, pag naging, yung tatawag, engineer, abogado, kaya yan ang mga sinasabi ko. No? First time dito, nakakakilala tayo sa All About Safety. Ng mga tao talagang they continue their learning process for their education to be of service. Kasi hindi naman para sa ating, di ba yan, Engineer Rayla, para makatulong ka sa mga kapwa mo, maging profesor ka, maging ano, at ang dami-dami. Shout out lang natin to, engineer sabi, birthday na po, malapit na birthday ni Sir Angelo Redeha. June 2. Malayo pa. Hindi pa malapit. Alam niyo naman, as they go by here, ayusin. At gagawin din natin, commercial muna tayo ng konti. Ganap na pong 1:34, 1:34 in the afternoon. And this program is brought to you by JLF Project International Inc., experienced leaders, creating contractors, lifting contractors, at ang kanila pong JLF Project Training and Assessment Center dyan sa Bulacan if you want to learn forklift, crane, rigging, at ang kanila pong JLF Freight and Logistics Solution International pag sa freight forwarding, and of course All About Safety, at ang mga produkto ni Brod Pete na ch-isko-ffee, ang kapeng lasang langit, ang keso na ch-isko, at ang honey. Meron po watching from Cavite. Si ano po yata po? Si Director Benhar Baniged, watching from Cavite. So, Engineer Rayla, ngayon, sasabi mo kasi meron kang mga awardee, ito ang binabanggitin natin ngayon. How do you select po itong mga awardees? What is the criteria para po kaya isang tao ay maging awardee po ng TOCAE?
Yes, as already mentioned yesterday, I'll have to repeat again, the criteria.
Yes, sir. Hello? Wala yata si Engineer Rayla?
Yes, criteria I mentioned yesterday.
This is lang po para po kasi for All About Safety naman. Kasi kahapon, medyo ano po tayo private group. Ito po, para po sa mga nakikinig sa atin sa iba-ibang mga lugar. Paano po sila mag-qualify?
Yes, Jay. The criteria for judging, simply we have a panel of judges that comes from our TOCAE honoris itself, or we will acquire the services of experts in the field to judge according to our criteria. But basically, there are 8 components I mentioned earlier that they simply provide percentage, and you have to cumulate all the percentage given to make one become an honoree. So, for example, first we have the competency requirement, the success in the industrial or the business or in the field that they're coming from. We have also considered the knowledge, the skills, the attitude. The most important attribute is the attitude, and also the strategy, and that's it. The panel of judges will review according to that, and after the judges comes up with the total percentage, he will report to the committee chairman of the boards under the awards committee, and that will be approved by the board. So here we have already the 10 honorees of the coming June 18, 2021. So if you want to become an honoree and you are coming from a different group, all you have to do is write down your intent, that you are intending to become one of the honorees. So you write a letter to me or directly to our email. Our email is tocae2021@gmail.com. You don't need apparently a recommending or appointing party. Personally, you can apply directly to us. Or if you have a recommending party or appointing party, that party will appoint you or recommend you to become one of the honoree. And in fact, we have our second honoring or awarding this coming December 18, 2021. And hopefully Sergi will be one of the honoree by this time, by the virtue of appointing power or the recommendatory power of your chairman, and still subject for the approval of the board under awards committee.
Yung pagsabi nyo lang po, Engineer Rayla, I'm having goosebumps and really, for a very prestigious organization. Para malaman ng mga tao, kasi ngayon pa lang tayo na national, international, sabi ko nga, even in Canada, sa Canada, na kikinig minsan at nanonood minsan si Engineer Romel de la Resma, na dating engineer dyan sa Caltex na ngayon na nasa Canada bilang isang safety specialist. Ito po ang mga awardee po para po makita ng mga tao na itong organization. Tignan nyo po ang kanilang si Agosto for Business and Environment, Dr. Rachel Aurelio for Engineering and Management, Engineer Roel Magdosa Bebero, isang professional electrical engineer for consultancy on electrical engineering, si Dr. Josepino Bascug, Sustainable Development and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Gamael B. Vicente Jr. for Public Service and Governance, Senatorial Candidate Malilim Emily for Community Service and Development, Engineer Benson Lim for Leadership and Communication, Attorney Matt Eric Medalye, Administration of Law and Justice, Architect Vanessa Rivera Alion for Architecture and Engineering, Honorable Al Bariso for Public Administration. So, pag binanggit ako, binibiro ako ni Engineer Rayla, pag napasama ang pangalan ko, I am more really, mapasama po, biro nyo, hindi naman ako professional. I am isang humble po na in media for 8 years, isang management engineer at isang customs graduate. No? Hindi po, kung siguro, masama natin si Congressman Marco Wangco, no, na nakita naging natin, at siguro si maganda rin po katulad nyo isang katulad ni Engineer Pulido, civil engineer din po kasi si Noel Binag, si Engineer Binag, si Director Binag, no. Maganda po yan eh. But as a subject to your board, ano, at resolution, ano. At marami po kasing programa yan na pinag-usapan namin ni Engineer Rayla. A few days back, we planned this, namin, nag-zoom kami, at tapos ngayon po national na. No? At binabati din natin yung mga nagwo-work po ngayon sa dyan, no? Nandiyan dyan sa JCR, no? consultancy sila yung nagsiseminar sa Zoom. Sabi ni Brod Pete, my net is F Messi. Pero Brod Pete, pwede naman humabol, pwedeng ano mo naman. Yan ang problema natin ngayon, engineer, di ba? Yung mga connection natin, minsan mahirap. Kaya nag-ano. At meron pa lang akong tanong kay Engineer Red, ano? Kasi Engineer Red, isang tinatanong ko lagi sa aking mga guests, ano? Normally, umpisa to eh. Bakit po kayo mahilig kasi yung journey nyo ba, para pamarisan ng mga kabataan natin ngayon na magkaroon sila ng ganitong ambisyon, ganitong inspiration. I think you're an icon pagdating po dito. Imagine kayo, taas nyo na ng pinag-aralan nyo and you still take up law. Ano naging journey nyo sa buhay para maggaya nitong mga bata na to, ni sila Mark, Matthew, Sale, Hernandez? Sige po.
Yes, Jay, that's a very big question, and I think up to now, I'm still wondering why I'm still doing and acting like this as to my age right now. But basically, in the beginning, when I started to go to school, I did not notice right away that I was so competitive enough, no? Which I end up valedictorian in high school and even magna cum laude in college. So probably that's the result of being hardworking and at the same time focus on what you're doing. And every time there's a requirement of the teacher or from the school, you have really to comply, and not just to comply, but try to excel more on those areas. Try to squeeze more what is given before you. And I think that's the character that I'm trying to portray up to now. I mean, I started already working. I was also very surprised that as an engineer, because I have passed right away my engineering profession right after the day after graduation. I took up the examination right away. So within the year, I have already the full license to practice mechanical engineering. So since that day on D1, I tried to attend companies which are in line with my duties as a mechanical engineer. So from that on, I tried to level up. I'm not contented with working regular hours. I tried to find another way to increase my experience, and to the moment that I was not yet impacted and was not yet satisfied, I went abroad and tried to find out what's really in store in abroad. So I landed first in the Middle East. First I went to Saudi Arabia, and then I went to Qatar, and finally in Kuwait. So that's how I know so far where degree of competency are very much open, developed. No? The more you are exposed to risk, I would say, the more you are exposed to critical experiences, the more you will become a developed person. Or as long as you subject yourself, no matter how much the challenges lies ahead, just continue to focus and continue to go with the flow, and you will know later on that the outcome or the output of what you're doing. So being an icon, I'm not an icon.
Kayo naman, very humble. Yan ang mga ano. Pero, no, just listening, I think, no, Marami ro, dumami pa yung nakikinig sa atin. Batiin ko lang, Engineer Rayla, ha? Si Ruby Endonela, magandang hapon sa iyo. Yan ang mga nandiyan dyan po, mga sa isang malaking Japanese company. Hindi na natin babanggitin. Hi, Ma'am Ruby. At meron dito, kaya lang ang kanyang name nakasulat po sa ibang form, hindi ko masabi, pero itong question niya sa inyo. Question, tapos question mark. What is the purpose of TOCAE in society aside from giving awards and prestige to the awardee? Just tune in. So hindi kayo nadinig na kanina. So ano daw po ang purpose ng TOCAE sa ating society? Ito hindi ko maintindihan ang kanyang name, no? Kasi written po in hieroglyphics.
Yes, aside from our main purpose, we have a secondary purpose of continuing and propagating educational and information programs to the professionals. That's why we have invented the outstanding safety to cater for the safety area, and we have diversified to other professions, not just the engineering and architecture, which are already being established from our part. So what we do is we provide for seminars, or probably in the future we can come up with conferences, and we have also subsidized corporation, like in the areas of energy. We have Philippine Solar Energy to handle also the areas of education, or non-formal education or trainings, for that matter, in the area of energy conservation and efficiency. Especially that we are doing now a lot of energy efficiency. Also, hopefully, we can do a lot of programs aligned with environmental programs. I can see that some of the officers and members have too vast knowledge and skills regarding environmental programs. So our main purpose actually is to really support the public or the government in general in terms of the exercises of their freedom of information and their freedom, the rights to provide the necessity for the well-being and, of course, the public welfare. Safety and health is one of the main purpose why the government is being administrated in such a way. So other programs probably like coming from TISDA, of course we will be there to support TISDA, and from the Department of Energy will, in our own little agenda, we can be recognized and as an industry partner for an organization who are now vastly recognized with Department of Energy. So little by little, we will attune to more responsibility as we challenge ourselves, to produce and to be fruitful in all the undertakings to be done by our, government as well. Not just from the private, because we know we came from the private. We will do a lot of things from the private, and that is already expected from us. And aside from the consulting, we do also can provide supply, and under our energy society, we have a lot of businessmen who knows a lot about undertakings regarding projects, regards to energy programs. So hopefully we can also be able to share a big, even a small pie, it's already be a good contribution to that effect. Thank you.
Okay. So sabi niya po, ito, sumagot na. Thank you. More power to Engineer J. Ferrer and to TOCAE. Thank you very much. So ang bilis. Ang bilis ng oras ha. Hindi na siguro makakapasok si Brod Pete. We are about 9 minutes before we close the show. Pero bago po yan, advertise muna po natin ang ating, as I've said, doon sa mga pagod at gustong magising, uminom po ng isko-ffee, ang kape ni Brod Pete na isko-ffee, ang kapeng lasang langit. At kung gusto niyo naman po ng energy, uminom po ng isko-bee, ang kape na nagbibigay ng energy. At ang honey na nagbibigay ng energy. At ang ch-isko ni Brod Pete na 1 kilo na napagkasarap-sarap lalagay sa pandesal. Ayan Brod Pete, kahit wala ka, kita mo, na-advertise natin ng iyo. At I think, friends mo na sila, engineer, bebeli na yan. At of course, ang maliit na kumpanya po ni J. Ferrer na JLF Project International Inc., kung meron kayong sensitive and expensive machinery na ililift, imumove, i-crate, i-export, yan po, JLF Project International Inc. Kung meron naman po kayong mga training for, sabi nga ni Engineer Rayla, for TESDA, meron po ang JLF na training school dyan sa Bulacan. Sa mga malolos at nandiyan dyan, pwede tayong ma-accommodate ng 50 students kasi open air siya. At meron tayong forklift doon, meron tayong boom truck, meron tayo pong mga meron tayong mga aids, lahat, a lot of things na pwede nyo matutuhan. At kung gusto nyo mag-export, gusto nyo mag-import, yung mga may Volvo dyan, si Attorney Franco, isa sa si sino pa ba yung natin, yung mga Volvo enthusiasts. Gusto nyo ng mga pyesa, import lang kayo. Go on JLF Freight and Logistics Solutions International Inc. para sa inyong importation needs. Mabalik tayo ulit sa programa natin. At isa na lang ko kay Engineer Rayla. Tapos Engineer Rayla, we will give you the time para batiin nyo lahat ang inyong after these questions na to, kasi we are about, ang bilis nito, we're about only 5 minutes away. We're only 3 minutes away. Ang isang question ko sa inyo kayo daw po ba, tanong dito, kasi mukha daw po kayo movie actor, sabi ko ni dito, na nagtatanong, kayo po daw ba, married na, o kayo, alam niyo naman, mga nakikinig sa atin, meron abroad, di ko na babasahin ang pangalan niya. Married na po ba kayo, Engineer Rayla?
Yes, I was been married for more than 20 years.
Ayun, alam niyo naman, marami tayong mga OFW, malulungkot ang kanilang buhay doon, nagtatanong sila. So hindi ko na binanggit ang iyong pangalan, i-Facebook mo na lang si Engineer Rayla kasi batang-bata, bagets na bagets ang looking. So Engineer, we only have less than 2 minutes. I would give you the floor para po batiin nyo sila at invite nyo sa inyong mga activities. Sige po, Engineer.
Yes, thank you, Jer. First of all, thank you, G. Ferrer, for initiating this kind of program. Without this, we were able to see out loud our purpose. Of course, part of the member of TOCAE would like to invite you this coming June 18, 2021 for our 5th awarding ceremony. And of course, if you need other services like consulting, as far as MEPF is concerned, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and fire protection, we are also glad to give you our services as a consultant, as well as a contractor. We're doing also contracting works regard to MEPF. Now we have the pandemic, so what we're doing is doing this business here in Cebu. But if you happen to know someone in your area, even in Luzon, Mindanao, we're also willing to cater this kind of businesses, whether it can be online or it can be physical in form. So again, thank you everyone. If you have any question, you can PM me directly to my Facebook, and also you can contact me to our email in TOCAE2021@gmail.com. Once again, thank you, Sir J. Ferrer, for this great opportunity to serve our people in all about safety. Thank you.
Thank you din po, Engineer Red Rayla. So, madami pa ho ako tatanong kasi hindi ko pa kayo natanong sa ibang mga safety. Pinakilala po lang muna natin ang TOCAE, and there would be, I think, a second, third guesting ninyo po. At mag-uusap na lang po tayo. Overtime na po tayo. On my screen nakalagay po 1 hour and 8 seconds na. Ito po si Jay Ferrer nagsasabi sa inyong smile and be safe. Maraming salamat po, Engineer Rayla. Thank you very much. Bye-bye po.
Expresses only the opinions and views of its respective block timer, producer, radio announcer, writer, and production staff, and does not in any way reflect the views of this station. The station has advised the programmers to abide by broadcast laws and KBP rules.
Mula sa top-rated music station ng dekada 80, ang